this way. Out of these, even if we want to look at it purely from a lens of Olympic medals, if these two wrestlers officially give up 2 medals, out of all of them, Sakshi Malik was the first Indian woman wrestler to ever win a Olympic bronze medal or any Olympic medal, where wrestlers in the women category were concerned. She's won a bronze in the Rio Olympics. On the other hand, you have Bajrang Punia, who won a bronze in the Tokyo Olympics. That makes India's entire ranking in Olympia, where you look at the Olympic ranking of a country, and I'm quite sure, that, and I could be wrong, but, that could be, that comes down a notch or two, because you have two, technically if you count and you take out 2 bronze medals from India's Olympic tally, does that actually bring down India's Olympic, tally where other countries are concerned? So on that case, of course, it's a huge, huge deal when you look at these visuals. These girls and Bajrang Punia are all breaking down. It's a very somber moment for them. Why do I say that is, what do you win a medal for? You win a medal for your country. It's a testament of your entire career. It's a testament of the sweat, blood, pain, the sacrifices
your
you have
entire
made.
life you're working towards one goal to earn a medal, and it's really instilled in players who are trained towards a game like the Olympics or the World Championship, that you want to make the country proud. So that's really ingrained in them, and I'm sure that's the kind of spirit with which they've gone into winning those medals, bringing that much pride and glory to the country, and today they've to part with it. It's really a tragic moment and unprecedented scenes. We've not seen something like this in India. Like you rightly mentioned, Muhammad Ali, we saw a similar situation. I did not see, but this is what history tells us on how he threw away his medal back then as he was fighting racism. Give us a little insight. Do you think these are wrestlers who are following the path of Muhammad Ali?
There are 2 ways to look at it. 1960, boxer Muhammad Ali, protested against a racist incident that had happened with him, and he protested by throwing his Olympic gold from the Jefferson Bridge into the river Ohio. At that point of time, it was seen as a mark of protest. Yes, in a way, our wrestlers have taken that as a mark of protest, but there's the connotation is bigger here, because it's not throwing their medals here, it's immersing their medals into River Ganga. For these wrestlers, their medals are the purest to them, and they've decided to immerse the medals into what the country considers the purest, and that is River Ganga. So, which I talked about the connotation to it. In India, especially where the Hindu faith is concerned, when you're born, when you die, you're sprinkled with the water of River Ganga. When you are born, you augur life in. When you die, you're sprinkled with the Ganga to augur in moksha. For them, it's a culmination of that. So one understands the deep pain, that goes into surrendering whatever you've worked for, whatever you've stood for. Sakshi Malik today is known for standing up for her country on the podium for the bronze medal. Ultimately, Sakshi Malik would have wanted to give that medal to her children. It's legacy for the country as well. She's an Olympian, Very few have that, very, very few have the opportunity for a podium finish at the Olympics. So Bajrang Punia, Sakshi Malik would be giving that away.
This is really tragic. Anisha Mathur is also on ground with us. Anisha, the Ganga Sabha, we believe, have objected to these Olympians here and these wrestlers immersing those medals into River Ganga. In fact, Ganga Sabha now lodging a protest urging these wrestlers not to immerse their medals. Is this a parallel protest happening right there in the scene, in the vicinity you're at?
Well, right now, the Ganga Sabha, as far as we know, has said that they will not allow any such thing to happen. And I'm going to ask Karpalji to just show you what is happening, where we are exactly. We are standing exactly where the wrestlers and their families are sitting down there. As you can see, there are 8 people sitting on the ground right now. The wrestlers holding their medals. There are also people who've come in support of them. The other wrestlers have sort of formed a cordon around them to ensure that nobody can come and say anything to them directly. They're trying to make sure that these wrestlers can sort of spend the moments they're spending sort of this contemplative, this this sad moment that they are showing in peace. But we are also seeing people from who are not part of this protest coming out. They're making statements saying we are requesting you not to immerse the medals in the Ganga. They're saying that we're here in support. We're here to support you. There are women who've come here as well. Kirpalji, I'm going to ask you to show that the visual of the people who've come here to support them, who are on this side. They're holding flags, they're holding placards. They are saying that we are on the side of these wrestlers who've come here all the way from Delhi, from other places. Other people are also coming in. All these wrestlers are basically sitting down right here before they go to immerse their medals in the Ganga. And it is, as we've been discussing, a very, very sad situation. These are Olympic medalists. These are people, these are women who have made the country proud. These are the women who were touted as Desh ki beti, Desh ki pride. And you've seen here this pride of the country sitting down next to the Ganga river, next to the holy river.
This is highly tragic.
The Shara Snan has already started, and behind me, and I'm not sure if you can see this in the visuals, but Kirpalji, if you can just show them behind where I'm standing right next to the wrestlers, and behind where I am is the actual ghat where the Snan has started. These wrestlers sitting here sobbing and crying, tears in their eyes, holding on to their medals just before they go in for the immersion. The sad thing, however, is that despite the outpouring of support that they are seeing here, with people shouting Bharat Mata Ki Jai, people shouting I support wrestlers, people holding placards saying I support them, no communication has so far come from the government agencies, from any government agency so far.